Well, hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Hi, my name is Emerald Hill and this is where I review what I eat in a day as a fat girl. As a former fat girl, I've lost over 100 pounds. So why don't we just dive right into it?
What I eat in a day as an 18-year-old fatty on Mounjaro and a strict calorie deficit trying to lose 9 stone.
Amazing! So we're 18 years old and we're on Mounjaro and we're trying to lose some weight. I think that's fantastic. Everybody has to do their own journey to find their way into what is the healthiest way to live for them. For me, it was making my family help me stick to the diet being keto at the time. Well, I guess first being Atkins and then moving into keto. And we were able to do it together until we found out that, yeah, you know what, we can eat carbs and still maintain the weight loss. So sometimes people take a different route and you have to just be able to sit back and say, you know what, that's what they're deciding to do. We're just along for the ride. Let's just see what happens. We're starting the day off with 212 calories of 22 grams of protein and chocolate stuff. I'm not always a fan of drinking your calories, but if it works for you, it works for you.
Starting off the day with a chocolate protein shake with just 155 calories.
Ooh, thinking about the world and hoping that it doesn't go on fire because we have a reusable straw. I hate those. I've just abandoned straws now. I'm no longer a straw person. I don't have plastic straws anymore. I just sip from the container that is made out of plastic.
This has 22 grams of protein in. And then a pear which is 47 calories. And of course my Well Guard vitamin. I can't recommend these vitamins enough.
I also like starting my day off with fruit. My favorite fruit right now is banana, so that's really helpful for me. I think that it's great to start it off with protein and a side of fruit because you're getting in multiple nutrients. The only thing that maybe is a complaint is that the milkshake isn't really that filling and it's also processed, right? So it's not that filling. I mean, it's technically supposed to be filling because it has a lot of protein in it, but the truth is like eating whole food protein is going to just last longer in general and just obviously be better for you because it's not chemical drink. Maybe in the future when you start to say like, oh, you know what, I have a handle on the protein that I get, now I can infiltrate my lifestyle with more home cooked meals and things like that, then that's really great. But this is a good start. Bam.
Then after this, 1 litre of water because water is my best friend while on Mounjaro.
Nice! Water is supposed to be my best friend, but I have abandoned her. I have ditched her, I have ghosted her, I have eloped with Canada Dry cranberry flavor. Speaks to me. Good for you though for getting your 1 liter of water in.
Went for a run and then came back for lunch. I was literally soaked. I had to...
Wait, what happened? It won't let me go back for some reason, but we're literally soaked. I think she said she went for a run, so good for you. I'm not a fan of running. I think that it's really bad for your joints, especially my joints. My joints creak and ache. It feels like when I'm running, like... My skin is like tearing away from my flesh when I'm running. I don't know why, so I refuse to do it. I like spin cycling, but good for you. We're having 2 eggs, which is also one of my favorite protein foods. I love eggs. And I think she reached in and grabbed a cucumber, so we'll see what happens with that.
I did weigh these out and they're 66 calories per egg. And then on the side I had some cucumber sticks. I absolutely love cucumber sticks. I could eat them all day. I boiled my eggs for about 5 minutes and they'd come out perfect.
Awesome, good for you. I can always appreciate somebody that can cook a good egg. Good for you. That takes practice. I like that.
This was my lunch. It filled me up. And then of course I did have some more water, but I didn't film that.
Wow, this is a super healthy day so far. We had the milkshake and then we had a pear and now we're having eggs and some cucumber. Wow, not a lot of carbs. That's a bit different. That's a lot different than what we've seen previously. It's like this Mounjaro really affects your cravings. I wonder if she has somebody that's helping her kind of like navigate the nutrition aspect. Probably her doctor. So that's really fantastic too.
Only after this I had an Actimel, which is 75 calories.
Ah, okay. We've had our drinkable calories twice today. We had the milkshake thing and now we're having this.
Was out, so I needed something on the go. Only thing I could find that was healthy enough is a chicken bacon salad pasta. This is for...
Yeah, it's hard to find healthy stuff on the go. One time I went to the gym really late and I went into Max and I was like, I'm just gonna have to get this tuna sandwich from Max. So it was, yeah, like I risked food poisoning. Everything you're risking is food poisoning, and that was the best looking thing. It was the least soggy looking thing there, and it was actually pretty good. But I will admit, yeah, it is really hard to find. High protein, less processed stuff on the go. 403 calories isn't that bad, but there's probably a lot of fat in there that could be substituted with actual protein or just more greens in general to make it more filling. That's really interesting. Good for her. What else do we have on this interesting day?
103 calories for the whole meal, and this filled me up so much. It has got a little bit of mayonnaise in, which which isn't healthy, I know. This is what I left, and total calories of today is 747 calories. I hope I do better tomorrow.
You know, that's not that bad if you're not moving, like if you're just sitting, but she went for a run, so this is definitely overkill. I think that the issue also with like getting in your calories by drinking is because I just know that for myself, I was not that type of person. And when I get off of this Mounjaro thing, I'm gonna go back to the type of person that I was before I was on Mounjaro. So maybe I'm the type of person that can handle drinkable calories when I'm on this thing that just is like, yeah, you don't need to eat. Yeah, you're all right. That's real great. You don't need that. That's really great. That's really, really great. But when I'm not on that, it's going to be a problem because now I'm used to drinking my calories. It's just eventually, I don't know, I can see it eventually becoming a problem, but if it's working for you right now, that's really great. And there's always ways that you can work on things in the future. Sometimes you just need to take that stepping stone that isn't perfect, but it's going to get you there and it's going to teach you the lessons that you need to learn so that you can continue on in a better way. I hope that made sense. But yeah. Boom. What I eat in a day as a fat girl who is not trying to lose weight. And it's music, so we should turn it off. We got Milo cereal at 7 a.m. It doesn't look like a protein cereal, it looks like a chocolate cereal, but she did it right. She poured the cereal first and then added milk, so she gets a bonus point for that. And then we have a mango and a cupcake my babe made. That is an interesting snack. Mangoes are really great. It's just that they're also kind of high in that natural sugar. Having that paired with a cupcake is not something that I would go for, just specifically on a flavor profile. I would want something maybe a bit more savory on the side, I don't know, but having a cupcake on the side obviously also really ramps up the calories and is an unnecessary carb, just in my opinion, based on what we've seen, because we started the day with carbs and now we're moving into carbs and carbs. Lunches on the weekend are a whole bunch of whatever. So we have a packaged something with green beans, chicken tenders with sweet chili sauce and beans. Not a bad lunch. Got some greens on the side and we have this protein here. Sometimes what happens is that you think like, oh, I have to give up everything, like I can't even have breaded chicken anymore. But if you kind of adjust everything else, you can have those little things. It's just maybe looking at the sauce and getting a sugar-free sauce to sort of like balance it out. But that's what we're going with today. Making enchiladas for dinner. Yum. Homemade enchiladas. Love it. Oh, and doesn't that look gorgeous? We have it with coated cheese, sauce, and we have all kinds of veggies in there. Maybe there's some rice in there. Enchiladas can be pretty high in fat and just carbs in general, but if you have a good portion of it, maybe go for a run or go for a walk or something like that, can be really fueling for you and very energizing. And we're enjoying our enchiladas. Oh, well, that's really great. So the best thing about that day was dinner, the enchiladas. Everything else could be kind of switched out for something that's homemade. The mango was good. The cupcake, that's a fun little treat, but maybe for breakfast we could actually implement something like an egg or like any kind of protein. Maybe protein cereal would be a good fit. That was what I eat in a day.
I ate as a plus size girl who is trying not to but is also not tracking calories.
Nice. I think that's a really good way to do it. I think what might be helpful just on a personal level is defining what binge means to you so that you know what the guidelines are for that. That specific goal, making it specific and not so general so that it just feels like a huge bite that you have to take. Making like, what does that really mean to you? But that's a really great goal to have.
I started my day off strong with a high protein, high fiber breakfast burrito that I meal
Beautiful. High protein, high fiber is going to keep you full for longer. Heck yeah.
prep and keep in the freezer. Top that little hoe with some Taco Bell sauce so it tasted like I was eating something good.
Yeah, I really like my Frank's Red Hot sauce. And then we have a Celsius.
Then I had one of these cherry cola Celsius. That slapped.
Nice. I haven't tried the Celsius thing yet. I'm not fully into it. I'm still addicted to Monsters. Did you hear my tummy rumble? They're making lunch for me over there. My family is, and I'm wide. It's hard to watch this.
And I had a little sweet treat in the middle of my day.
Oh, a Jolly Rancher. I used to be a Jolly Rancher fiend back in the day. So we started the day with a high protein, high fiber burrito. Then we had a little snack of a Jolly Rancher. And now we're having a beautiful looking sandwich with lots of sliced meat in there. Sliced meat is so great for getting like a low calorie, high protein thing. Maybe we've got some cheese. Let's see what she says. is.
A little blue Jolly Rancher. For lunch, I had a little ham and pesto sandwich.
Oh, beautiful. Ham and pesto. Nice. It looked like there were some different kinds of meat in there. Sometimes you got to be careful because salami can be really high in fat and then therefore calories. But like obviously this is a really great day so far.
That shit was so good. Using that keto bread always saves me some calories.
Oh, keto bread. Nice. So as she said, she's always saving some calories in that way. That's really great. Have that salami then. Slick it in there.
Also had a couple carrot sticks to add some volume.
Nice. Carrot sticks. She knows what she's talking about. Carrot sticks add some volume, and she's got some nails to help with the can.
And then on my way to my next client, I had a little Diet Coke.
Oh, I love Diet Coke. I love Diet Coke. I love Diet Coke.
Now we gotta see what dinner is gonna be. Any recommendations?
Oh, we didn't get dinner together. That sucks. I would recommend another thing that's homemade. Awesome. Cool. Something that's homemade and then a little dessert because you did a really great day. Something that's, something that, makes you just have that little sweet treat if that's something that you like. Well, I think that's really great. Really likes her caffeine right now. She had 2 Celsius drinks and I think that they are caffeine drinks. So starting to look at energy, like what else might help give you energy. But other than that, I think that that was a beautiful day and I wish her all the best for dinner and dessert. I would love to know what you think about this day. I think that we had a couple of really great examples of how you can be at home and maybe if you're not prepared, these little things that you think are just like normal should-bes in a person's diet can actually really affect the overall day of it. For instance, the cereal, right? Having the cereal and then having a cupcake that your loved one made. It's kind of like, oh, once these things pile up, they do pile up to be something significant. But that was a really great day. I love that day. And now I'm going to have a really great day. And I wish you all the best and have a really great day too. Thanks so much for tuning in. Bye for now.